Hey guys, Lizardlea here for Christmas Minis Snowman. And this one is actually on there, so come on. Okay. There we go. There's the snowman. It's got a little broom and a blue scarf. He's cute. I don't have anything else to add, so I'm just gonna get to stitching. Happy New Year, everybody! I hope 2021 treats us better than 2020. And you know, I hope it just gets better from here. I believe in us. Okay, the next question was 75. What would be your perfect day? I mean, honestly, I really like lazing around and watching anime with DJ and cross stitching and listening to audiobooks. So when I get those, which happened a lot with these Christmas ornaments, it's great. I don't know like perfect day. I don't know. It just sounds like things that are fun and enjoyable, and that's what that is. So I'm going with that. 76. Out of all the world's languages, which one sounds funniest to you? Oh, obviously it's English. Like, it's English uses every other language in it, and it uses it in different ways, and it constantly pronounces things differently in nonsensical ways, okay? And we have so many silent letters. It's just ridiculous. It's definitely the funniest sounding one, all right? And I've been around the world, so that says a lot. 77. What's the title of your quarter life biography? I mean, my life biography would just be Lizardlea, right? So, quarter life. I don't know. Adventures in Nerddom? I don't know if I'm a big enough nerd for that, though. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not good at this, you guys. I'm not going to write a book, and I'm not going to write a biography. Or wait. Biography and an autobiography. One of those is by the person, and one of those is by someone else. I don't want either, so it doesn't matter. 78. Where is your favorite place to be with me? So this is supposed to be a couple's question, so this is supposed to be with David and I. That's going to be on the couch watching anime from my previous question. That's the perfect day, right? So, love you, handsome man. Okay, so that's the end of the couple's questions. 10 interesting and funny questions to ask. Sometimes interesting and isn't enough for a question. You need your interesting question to also be funny questions to ask. That is a weird way of saying that. Getting people laughing lets them open up more and answer your interesting question more honestly. Try these out next time to add fun as whoa, it just there we go. Try these out next time to add fun as well as great topics to your conversation. 79. Would you rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader? I feel like breathe like Darth Vader would probably be the better choice in most instances, just because it's going to be easier to understand what I'm saying versus talking like this, confusing it will be. Like, I remember one of my English classes, we learned that, like, the way Yoda speaks is grammatically correct, or at least acceptable, or whatever. But we were all like, yeah, but it sounds weird, and it's not always immediately obvious what someone means if they take it seriously and they just continually speak that way. Like, I don't like it. Versus heavy breathing, I already have asthma, so, you know, deal with it. 80. What would be the absolute worst name you could give your child? I mean, I have seen some really bad ones, you guys. Like, personally, I think Blue Ivy is a terrible name. And blue is my favorite color. Like, that's not a name. That is a color and a plant. And, like, I'm not going to name my daughter Red Rose. Like, Rose, maybe, because that has eventually, with time, become a name as well as a flower. But Red, no. Like, that is something you would name your dog. So, Um, I don't know. Like I know the woman was super pissed about it, but the woman whose daughter's name was ABCDE and she pronounced it Absidy or whatever, and like the airline made fun of her. Sorry, but like that isn't even remotely close to the worst your daughter is going to get in school. Everyone's going to pronounce it wrong. Every single teacher, all of her friends, like everything. When she graduates, her card, when she hands it off, it's going to have to say Absidy and not ABCDE because they'll pronounce it wrong otherwise. Like I don't like my last name because no one pronounces it correctly the first time and it's just annoying. So anything like that annoys the heck out of me. Like I feel like they're just doing that for attention, and I feel like that is unfair to the child. Like consider the kind of kids that you remember from when you were a kid. Not your friends, all of the other ones. And if you weren't picked on, you are blessed and you should be very happy. I hope you continue to never be picked on, and I hope your kids are never picked on, and that's wonderful. But I was picked on, and no. I was already picked on for having the name Elizabeth. I got Lizzie McGuire all the time. And looking back, Hilary Duff definitely was the best of all of those teenagers, or kid stars or whatever. And she's definitely been the most successful. But I still don't want to be called Lizzie McGuire, because that is not my name. Alright? It's not. It's not. Don't call me that. And that is hardly the worst thing I've ever heard someone call someone else. So if that's already bad enough, I can't even imagine what naming your kid Apple would be like. Like, especially because I remember growing up, if you hold your tongue and you say apple, it does not sound like apple. It sounds like you're saying something else. And I guarantee you, someone with that name will be made fun of all the time. And I'm not here for that. No. So, no. I did not make that funny. I'm sorry. 81. What mildly annoying curse do you wish you could curse people with? Bad breath, permanent bad hair, or an inability to read social cues? Find your best annoying curse. Okay, inability to read social cues, I don't think that's mildly annoying. I think that could ruin someone's life. But that's just me. I'm kind of awkward, so I already sometimes don't pick up on social cues. And it doesn't always lead to great things. Like, me having a positive outlook usually gets me the benefit of the doubt, but so I mean, mildly annoying curse. I don't know, like having to retie your shoes 3 times a day. That would be super annoying. But it could potentially be dangerous if you trip over your shoelace. Like, I have no idea. Having an eyelash fall in your eye randomly once a day. Ugh, that happens to me a lot and I freaking hate it. So, it has not killed me yet though. So, as long as there's only one eyelash in one eye, you're good. I don't know. 82. What's the weirdest thing you did as a child? The weirdest thing I did. I know the stupidest things I did. I wrote my name on the wall and I blamed my brother, who was an infant in his crib and could not have crawled down the stairs, nor reached the height on the wall in order to write my name. And then I blamed the cat. So, I was a stupid child, you guys. Oh, okay, so a movie like Forrest Gump, for instance, where you have the child where, run, Forrest, run! Young Forrest, where he has the leg braces and everything. And then you have a time jump, and you have Tom Hanks playing as a grown-up Forrest Gump. I legitimately, I am not lying, I thought as a child that they had to film Tom Hanks as a kid, and then they waited, many years until he was an adult, and then they finished the movie. Like, I legitimately thought that they would use the same actor. I didn't think, I did not consider that they would get a child that, hopefully kind of looked like the person, and then a different actor. And I don't remember the day that I realized that, but I do remember feeling like a complete idiot. So, it's kind of weird, right? I don't know. Although, is a belief the same thing as a thing I did? I have no idea. I'm not good at these. 83. How would you conquer the Earth? Everyone has developed a plan at some point. Time to share. I don't want to conquer the Earth. Like, I couldn't answer the king question earlier, and they think I can answer a question about conquering the Earth? I have no idea. I'll turn into a cat. That'll be enough. I'll conquer a household. I don't want to conquer the Earth, and I have no idea how I do it. 84. Why can't most people keep up with trends in music, fashion, tech as they get older? I don't think it's necessarily that they can't keep up with it so much as they don't like it, so they don't bother. Like, I grew up in the 90s, but my favorite music to this day is 80s rock. Like, Bon Jovi, Kiss, Def Leppard. I love them. I don't really know a lot of current artists. Like, I know Billie Eilish is, like, huge now. I've heard Bad Guy. I like Ocean Eyes. I know what that implies. I know of Cardi B. I know she makes weird noises and weird faces, but I don't know any of her music. Yeah, I don't... I think it's just that, we like the stuff that we like, and I don't know. Okay, so that's music. Fashion, I remember when I was younger, everybody was into the ripped jeans look and crop tops, and I've never liked it. So if I don't like a fashion trend, I'm not gonna follow it. I don't care if it makes me unpopular. I like my clothing to be comfortable. That is my number one thing. So if the fashion trends aren't comfortable, I'm not going to care, and I'm not going to try. And then tech. That one I think kind of is the can't keep up. A big part of that is just like my grandma, for instance. My dad got her an iPad, and she doesn't use it, and he complains, but it's like she didn't grow up with things like that. They're really new to her, and they are involved. All right, like the first time I got an iPad, it took me a while to figure out what the heck I was doing, and I grew up on technology. So that one, I think, is just everything gets more complicated, as time goes on, and the older you get, the less patience you're gonna have for that crap, especially if you don't need it. Like, my grandma doesn't have her phone on her 24/7 like I do, because she doesn't need to check Facebook. She doesn't have to, text people and double check it and whatnot. So, yeah. 85. If you could swim in any liquid, what would it be and why? I mean, water, because then I wouldn't drown, and it's the most common liquid I'm going to run into and need to swim in. A strange question, and yet one, when people think about it, likely to lead to some interesting answers. Jello, anyone? No. When am I going to have enough Jello that I'll swim in it? No. I'm not a great swimmer, so if I could swim in water, that would be great. I mean, I guess I'm assuming with this that it'll make me a great swimmer, but I mean, so? Does the air count as a liquid? I'd like to be able to fly, but if I have to swim around and look like a dork doing it, I'm okay with that. This is acceptable. 86. What is the worst pet you have ever had? Let's see. Okay, I've had cats. I've had dogs. Both of those were great. My grandma had a bird. That was annoying as heck. We had a ferret, which was really cute, but very stinky. His name was actually Stinky. So, we had a rabbit. What was his name? I think his name was Raptor. He was pure white with bright red eyes. I remember him being soft. I don't remember him being mean. So, yeah, I'm just gonna have to go with a bird on this one because they're annoying. And they want to be able to fly around. If you have them in a tiny cage, that's just sad to me. Like, I get that you don't want bird poop everywhere and you don't want them to fly and get out, but what's the point? I don't know. I've never got it. Birds are pretty and I like them, but if you keep them in a cage constantly, I don't understand the point of having a bird. Because I feel like the fun thing about having a bird is the fact that it can fly around. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And the birds my grandma had, we didn't pet them because they would peck you. And that's just, it's not something I like in a pet. Oh, and fish are fun. We had fish. I like fish. They're not really exciting to have as pets because, again, can't really pet them. But they're really pretty and they're fun to watch. So, that's nice. 87. If you could ask your pet 3 questions, what would they be? Well, my pet has passed on, so I would ask her if she's happy. How are you and Ruby doing? Because I'm assuming if she's in heaven, Ruby is also with her. And was I a good mommy? So, yeah. I'm gonna cry. This isn't cool, you guys. 88. What Simpsons character are you? I am Lisa. I am a brat, and I am a nerd, and yeah. I'm totally Lisa, you guys. Bart Simpson is the most fun, but I hate people like that in real life. Bullies and rude people, no. Not my jam. Not my jam at all. And 89. What separates true friends from acquaintances? I think it's just someone you feel comfortable going to and talking to. Like, an acquaintance is just someone that's there and it's very artificial conversation versus a friend. If you ask how they're doing, you genuinely want to know, and they also genuinely want to tell you and hear how you are. I don't know. It does not take a lot for me to consider someone a friend, so maybe I'm not the best person to ask this. I don't know.
And David's making a lot of noise in the kitchen.
Love you.
Love you more. That is the end of Christmas Mini Snowman. I got 2 hours and 40 minutes of footage. This thing is gigantic. So there's the snowman. He's very cute. And look, David's here. Love you.
Love you too.
Love you. Why would you do that to my hair?
Because that's what I'm here for. You look fine. It's all fine.
Why would you do that to my
It's fine. You look fine. Things are
It's
fine.
not about me looking good. It's about me having knots in my hair now.
You don't have knots.
Oh, I bet you I have tangles now.
I doubt it.
I think you're wrong.
It's okay. I know I'm right.
You're wrong.
You think one thing, but I know another.
And you're wrong.
No.
No. I don't have anything else to add. I'm tired. It is 7:37. I need to eat some dinner. So I'm gonna go eat. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all the jazz. And I'll see you guys in the next video.